Here we bloody are, Mr. Frimston.
We're here again. Who would have thought we'd make it to the ripe old age of 26, eh?
Sorry?
27 and a bit.
Come on, mate. Let's be honest with the
We're
people.
young, we're handsome, and we're 32 years old.
Liars.
Good to see you. How's your week been from a sales standpoint?
I'm bearing up under the strain of my existence, but we're going to get there.
Good. You remember that you will die one day. You have remembered.
I'll definitely die. And I'll tell you what, you might as well if you play your cards right.
Too cheeky. For anybody that's tuning in now, I know that the first few minutes, it takes a couple of minutes to get everything going and to get everybody in. I've got a feeling this is going to be one of the best blooming episodes ever because we've got some very special guests. But before we kick off, do you want to give us the lowdown of last week? You booked a meeting. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Really, actually, very impressive work. Very, very proud of you.
Thank you. Sounds like I do this for a living.
Exactly. Would you like to? We've caught up with the guys from Open Box that you booked the meeting with. Would you like to give us the lowdown of maybe what happened with that call? The meeting attended, which is great news.
The meeting attended, and it is going through to next steps with the rest of the decision makers. They're quite impressed and keen to move forward. They're not all like that, but hey, I'll share good feedback. And when there's bad feedback, you won't ask me that question because I'll change the subject.
I won't. Okay, so today on the live cold calling show, we have got some very special guests, and we are going to be live cold calling for a sector that gets a little bit of animosity sometimes. It happens.
Okay.
It's recruitment.
Oh God, recruitment, right?
Yes, not estate agents. But we are joined by a brilliant recruitment agency today. I'm going to introduce two very special guests. We thought we were getting one, but you get two for the price of one in this game. So bringing to the stage from Vetrix, it's Sophie Allen.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we doing?
Excited to be here.
Good stuff.
We don't know if we've made the biggest mistake of our lives.
Yeah.
We'll soon find
or
out.
if this was a good idea, but we'll find out.
So there's something, Elaine, that we should probably share with the audience before we go any further. Mm-hmm. Would you like to tell them, or should I tell them?
What, that we are all related by school?
We are all related by school.
Yes.
How mad is that?
I know, that is crazy. Interesting to see if our schooling is going to lead into our cold calling skills this afternoon.
Yes. It could be. Lytham High's never had so many people trying to poach people for cold calling. Exactly.
It might have been that gold medal in performing arts that it had in the title that maybe like leads into our theatrical nature on the phone. We'll have to see.
Exactly. Who was your favourite teacher at school? This is going to mean nothing for the audience.
Yeah, I don't know. Was Miss Constable there when you were there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a song about her that I sing to my 3-month-old baby now, but I'm not going to sing it.
Go on,
yeah,
Jack.
Be careful with that one.
She took me on German exchange. She took me on German exchange a few times, so I definitely liked her.
Wow.
Okay.
Spooky. Small world.
Small world. Let's get into it. Northwest, massive. So Vetrix, Sophie, what is Vetrix and what problem does it solve?
So Vetrix is an SDR assessment, placement and training organisation that works exclusively with SaaS companies and helps them hire SDRs. In terms of the problem that we are typically solving, so we work with SaaS businesses of all different shapes and sizes. For the very small startups that don't have big internal talent teams that nobody's ever heard of, we're giving them access to a talent pool of SDRs that otherwise wouldn't apply for their opportunity online. And then for the big SaaS businesses like Outreach, for example, which is one of our best clients, and Klaviyo and G2 that have got big internal talent teams, we are helping save their talent teams a job because they're split across loads of different roles. They're not specialists in hiring SDRs specifically. So we are giving them that skill set to get access to the best candidates.
Good. I like it. I've been writing notes. That's going to help me with my script. Elaine, anything you'd like to add on that?
So I think that an interesting point about how we work is that we run assessment centres. So typically SDR skills are quite difficult to actually deduce from a CV because they tend to be individuals who are in the early stages of their career. So not if we got the capability for the market reach, saving people time, but also maybe adding a different dimension to how they actually assess for talent within that specific pool of people.
Okay, good stuff. That gives me enough for my notes. Zach, any questions from you? Obviously, we're going into this blind. I've done a little bit of calling for recruitment in the past, but this is quite new to me.
So it's not just the hiring of SDRs that you help with, but people will have nerves around, I would hire people, but I just don't have time to train them. They would arrive trained and supported as well.
Yeah, I think, yeah, indeed. I think one of the things that's difficult is all of the companies that we would speak to immediately would like to hire an experienced SDR, but we talk to companies about how that's maybe a little bit of a myth, and the experienced people who are successful in the SDR role aren't necessarily driven to want to do that role again because they might be progressing in an organization for which they're already working. So it's trying to allow companies to understand that there is a talented resource for them, but maybe they take a little bit longer to speak to, assess. It's not so straightforward to just assess them on a CV, and then once they land, how are they actually going to be enabled to be successful?
Okay.
We
This
do
is gonna be
provide
fun.
training post-placement, but we are in the process of changing the offering. So I think for the sake of this, let's not mention that.
No, we won't mention that. And you've trusted us, two scumbags from the northwest of England, to pitch on your behalf today. Girls versus boys. Are we ready for some live cold calling?
We are.
We're ready.
Okay, right. So Zach, I'll go first today. I'll go first on.
Very nice of you.
You've got a few meetings against me, so I'm going to try and get there straight away. Right. So the dialer. Make sure we can all hear this.
Yes.
And Sophie and Elaine, if you want to dial at the same time, the second you get a connection, we'll bat over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not Dwayne, is it?
Who's speaking?
Dwayne, I'll be very honest with you. It is a sales call. I don't know if that makes you want to hang up.
End the quarter. No, I'm not. I'm busy right now. It's end the quarter for me, so yeah, not right now. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Sure, no worries. It's not a good start, guys. Is it?
Okay. It's okay. Rush it off.
It's not a good start. I feel rejected. My heart is racing. Okay. End of quarter. It's
the nature of it.
That's the nature. Would you have done anything different there, Sophie?
So for me personally, I don't like the, oh, that's not Dwayne, is it? Because I don't know how much credibility that has with the people that we are calling, who are VPs of sales, founders, CEOs. I do actually think it really suits your style, but I don't think I would feel comfortable saying it like that. I don't think it would make me feel powerful and in control.
Okay. So this next call, I'm gonna go straight in.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hi, Dwayne. I'm gonna be okay. Oh, I'm getting a call back. Hello, Jack speaking.
Hi, Jack. Have you just tried to call me?
Yes, I did. I will be very honest with you because you have called back a salesman. I don't know if that now makes you want to hang up the phone or let me run through in 30 seconds. Completely up to you.
So sorry, what is the call about?
So I said it was a sales call. I guess, can I run through in 30 seconds?
No, I can't take it now. I'm sorry. I thought it was another thing, so I'm sorry. I'm going to let you go.
You're a busy man. Okay, when would...
They're all hoping it's like end of quarter, somebody ringing with a deal.
Batter him. Get him.
Okay. Right, I'm going to try one... Yes, please, Sophie.
Sorry to be annoying on the technology. Again, if we get a pickup, I just kind of raise my hand and let you know.
I will hear when you get a pickup, and I will do everything in my power to make sure the lovely people of LinkedIn hear it.
Got it. Right, okay.
Zach, do you want me to pass over to you, or should I try one more?
Why don't you try one more, mate? I'm really enjoying watching you squirm. I don't like you.
Here we go. Right, something's got to happen. End of quarter.
Use that.
Hi, Freddie. This is Elaine Tyler from Vetrix. The reason for the call, Freddie, is that we straight hung up.
Wow, that's what I like. I like this is real stuff.
Straight off the back, he went.
Next
Okay.
call. Let's
Next
go.
call.
On to the
Let's
next.
just keep rocking.
Let's
Sorry,
keep rocking.
I was on the wrong list.
Okay. This is live technology. So just to let you know, there's 300 people watching us right at this moment and going up.
Don't tell
Hello,
us that.
viewers.
Jack,
We
trying
want to show them
rattle
something good.
people even more.
Okay, we have got Elaine. Elaine, you're live in the studio at the moment, so if you get a connection, there we
I'm
go.
ready
Let's
to go.
see. Let's see if it goes through. I've got a good feeling about this one, Elaine.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for.
We're hanging up for the purpose
No.
of today, so we can crack on.
We're hanging up. Right, let's go over to Zack Thompson. Let's get you dialing in the studio. And then if we get Sophie or Elaine, we'll pass
Hi,
it. Okay.
Ankit. This is Sophie Allen from a company called Vetrix.
Okay.
So first things first, Ankit, this is a dreaded cold call. The reason that I'm giving you a call is that we are helping frustrated CEOs of SaaS businesses who are wondering where on earth all the superstar SDRs have gone, find them, and then hire them.
Okay.
So the reason that I wanted to speak to you, I understand at Poplify you do have an SDR team. I was keen to find out if you're looking to expand it this year and if we could potentially help.
To be honest, not at the moment. Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say. Yeah.
And when you say not,
Well, is it just account based, or just is it just research? Like, what do you guys do exactly?
so we place sales development representatives, so people that are going to come in, call prospects like I'm doing with you right now, and book meetings that will hopefully go into your pipeline.
Okay, and then so you just it just be a process where we train up with you guys, and then we hire a certain number of people. Is that right?
So what do you mean by train up?
So you train up some SERs from your side, and then we would to hire a certain number for a minimum period. Is that how it works?
Well, we support you with the training once the SDR's been placed in your business, because we feel.
Okay, so you hire the SER for our business, or?
Exactly, yeah. So we are essentially a recruitment company that would place SDRs with your business. Sorry if that wasn't clear.
Yeah.
So how many?
I think we're okay at the moment, to be honest. I think.
Out of curiosity, who have you got in the business that is reaching out to prospects and booking meetings for you?
So to be honest, most of our stuff is organic, and we actually at capacity at the moment would work. So we get a lot of work through referrals. That our sell is more of a kind of soft sell rather than an outbound channel.
Okay, well, that sounds like a good problem to have that definitely not many businesses at the moment are having. With regards to those referrals, do they still need qualifying by salespeople?
At the moment, with the size of the business, I'd probably say we can handle it ourselves.
Okay, and when might you be looking to grow the junior sales team?
It's just the timing is a bit odd at the moment because we're starting a new business as well. So it's just it's probably better to call us in a couple of months when we've kind of set that up. That might have a bit more need for SERs and stuff.
That sounds exciting. What's the new business?
I can't go into too much at the moment, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but if it's probably better, just give a call back in a few months and I can give you a proper update.
Yeah. Okay, then. Well, I've really enjoyed this conversation. Do you mind if I connect with you on LinkedIn?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. And would it be really cheeky for me to ask for your email address so I can pop something in the diary for a few months' time, just so we've got that placeholder, and then if nearer the time it doesn't work, we can cancel it and rearrange?
Yeah, you can just put ankit@poplify.com.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Ankit. I'll add you on LinkedIn, and good luck with the new business.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, well done, Sophie.
What did we think?
Okay. How did that go, Sophie? Well done. The longest conversation.
Yeah.
It was. Well, I feel like he was a very nice and willing prospect, first of all. It sounded like he didn't quite understand what I was talking about at the beginning, which is maybe something I need to look at in terms of that problem statement that I led with. And it sounded like he didn't really have an immediate requirement. And when we do business development, we only really book meetings, rightly or wrongly, with prospects that are actively hiring. So that's why I didn't try and like book something in the diary for like soon, because I feel like that would have felt like a waste of time maybe. But overall, I would say definitely someone that I would call back in a few months and add on LinkedIn, send a few bits about SDRs that I see people post about to see if that's helpful, and then call him back in a couple of months.
I thought there were some great clarifying questions. I think you were like a dog with a piece of meat. You wouldn't let it go. Good on you for being very committed. Good stuff. Elaine, that's one of your top employees. Were you a proud moment there?
I mean, I'm always impressed by Sophie. Yeah, some, like you say, some great clarifying questions. You know, really good use of pausing, not losing a call, keeping them on the phone, getting information. She's got things that she can talk to about in the future, can't she? That makes the next call feel a bit warmer about the new business. So sometimes it's all about information gathering on cold calls, isn't it? To build up that picture that starts to build the familiarity to lay the stepping stone for a future relationship.
Good stuff. Well done, Sophie. Zach Thompson.
Thank you.
We're going to go back to you in the studio.
Let's get dialing.
Should we get dialing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't hear anything. No. You might have to remove that and share it again. Let me get rid of that. Okay, you share your screen again from the Nooks standpoint. That was a nice little drop into our sponsor for today's show, Nooks, parallel dialer system.
Should we keep dialing, Jack?
Yeah.
You keep dialing, Sophie. I want to hear more and more and more. You tell me when, Zach. Okay, I think you're live now, Zach. You want to hit that dial button?
Give me 1 second, sir.
Okay, let's see how quickly Mr. Thompson gets a live call. Oh, it's dialing. It's end of quarter. I'm feeling spicy in my bones. Do you guys find this a lot then when you're calling end of quarter? You're calling these.
Hello, is that Robert?
Who's calling?
Well, I'll be very honest, Robert. I'm sure you get a lot of these. It's actually a sales call, so you can throw your phone out the window or let me have 30 seconds. It's totally up to you.
You can take me off. You can take me off this cold call list, please.
Cool. It sounds like you get a lot of these.
Oh, it's spicy today.
It's
spicy today. It's the end of quarter thing.
I like it. This is real, because some people will be sat there, some SDRs and AEs will be dialing at the end of quarter, and they'll be going, I'm the only one that's getting rejected. Actually, no. There's 4 people live on LinkedIn to an audience of 7,299, Sophie and Elaine, if you didn't know.
How many?
7,299. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong number there.
I was a
How
phone
many
number.
actually?
It is, yes.
Hello, Neil. I'll be very honest. You might hate me for it. It's actually a sales call. So I don't know if you want to throw your phone out the window or let me have 30 seconds and decide. It's totally up to you.
Well, if you let me know what it is, I'll be really quick and let you know whether it's any good or not. Is that
okay,
right?
let's do that. Let's do that. So normally I get invited in by CEOs of ambitious tech companies who are a bit frustrated when it comes to hiring SDRs. So they want to have good salespeople filling that top of funnel. There's some doubt and uncertainty around, am I making the right choice when I hire that person? Maybe you're so busy yourself that you don't have time to sift through endless CVs, interview people, train people, or it's none of those things, but you just find working with recruitment companies really annoying. Now, I've got the feeling this is the part where you tell me you don't even have a sales team.
Now, I do have a sales team, but the reality is I divvy that out divisionally to the MDs who work into me. But what I would say is you may have worked out, but we've been recently acquired by TA and 5 Arrows, and they've already been quite clear on who they want us to use. So I couldn't tell you over there off the top of my head because my HR director's dealing with all that. But no, that they are quite specific. I mean, obviously owners now, and they've got their own network of counsel, legal counsel, and people that they sort of mandate us to use. So thanks very much for ringing, but it won't work just simply because, as I say, I'm now at the point where I'm being told what to do on that one. So
okay, no
right.
problem. Do you mind if I ask you one last question before I let you go?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So that list of is it a list of people, or is it a particular company they want you to use?
There's a couple of three, to be honest. I don't know anything about them. I just know they were, because we had the conversation at a board level, and it was picked up by my HR director, who's been introduced to them.
Okay. So it sounds like there's kind of a preferred supplier list that's all finalised, and even
Correct.
if
you know
it
what,
wasn't up to the wrong person.
Yeah, you know what PE are like. To be honest, it was just the same. We were out by August, and it was exactly the same. They've got their own people that they use, so it's sort of your best route into the likes of any PE business is to go buy the PE, because the minute you're on their preferred suppliers list, to be honest, they then just go into all their assets and say you need to use these guys. It's just the way it works.
Yeah. Okay. So can I push my luck and ask one final thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you know anyone else who's maybe less fortunate than you who might be open to a conversation like this?
To be honest, most of the people I deal with are in PE, because obviously I'm in PE, so it really doesn't really. It's just the gang I'm in now. I came out of corporate and I've stopped startup. It's just I'm all in the scale up space, so not really. But so I don't mean to be difficult, but genuinely,
you've been very helpful. Don't worry.
They're my group. So, but thanks anyway for the call. All right,
appreciate it. Wish you all the best. Take care.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.
Bye.
Well done.
Beautiful tonality, Mr. Thompson.
Mm-hmm. I've got a bit of a cold.
Definitely go and check him.
Bit Barry White going on.
Very sexy.
Very conversational and didn't feel salesy, which I love.
I've tried to kill that off over the years. Any salesiness.
I think that's something we struggle with.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard because what's really difficult is the combination of being enthusiastic and not salesy.
Yeah,
and not sounding like a GCSE drama performance.
We did a lot of those at Lytham High.
That was Jack. I'm sure you won't mind me sharing. When you first started, that was my feedback to you, wasn't it? Like, just turn down the TV presenter a bit. We do a thing with our salespeople. It's like, does it pass the pub test? Like, if someone heard you talk like that in the pub, would they give you a funny look? Like, why are you talking like that?
That's a good one. I've had my calls.
It's a fine line between customer service and sales rep, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Shall I do one more, Jack, and then back to you?
Yes, please. Yes. And we might have something from Elaine and Sophie. It's okay. This is the game of dialing.
I think the thing is as well is all these people who aren't picking up or are hanging up, they obviously needed some SDRs to help them before the end of quarter, didn't they? Otherwise they might not be feeling like this
Otherwise
today.
they wouldn't be panicking like this now, would they?
No.
Hello, is that Steve?
It is, yes.
Hi, Steve. I'll be really honest. You might hate me for it. It's actually a sales call, so I don't know if you want to hang up on me immediately or let me have 30 seconds. It's completely up to you.
Have you not called me a couple of times?
Not me personally. I know people are stealing my opener quite a lot, but I've never spoke to you.
Oh, it's the opening line. I've spoken to one of your colleagues a couple of times.
Who do they think they are, right? Well, can I sum up why I've called? If it's the same person again, I'll make sure we never bother you again. Is that fair?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Do you offer telephone services, don't you?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, go on then.
No, I don't. I think people are stealing my opener. I need to have a word with them about that. So normally I get brought in by ambitious companies, so ambitious CROs often, who are struggling a bit when it comes to finding the right SDRs. So there's an appetite to have more meetings in the diary, but they struggle with hiring SDRs. They either don't have time to do it themselves, don't have time to train them, or there's some uncertainty. Are they hiring the right people for the business? But I've got a feeling this is where you tell me I don't even have a sales team and I'm speaking to the wrong person.
I don't have a sales team.
What do you have?
I'll be absolutely honest with you.
Yeah, please.
Because you can pretty stay with me. I'll be absolutely honest with you. I don't. We operate using a lot of influencers on social media.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I haven't got a bloody clue what any of that means. It's just way beyond me. But all the people in the team are, well, they're all in the 30s. I was 65 2 weeks ago. So
happy birthday.
Thank you. So it's all beyond me, really. But I've got to say, whatever it is to do works very well.
So they operate using influencers?
Yeah.
And then that means that, so what's that, people talking about your product on social media and then hopefully people reach out to you that have seen it? Is that how it works?
That's what I think it is. But like I say, it's all a bit beyond me, that. But it seems to work because every time I speak to them, they've picked up new customers all around the world. But I don't know.
Okay.
And 30-odd countries we sold to now. So whatever they do to work. But I must admit, I don't understand what they do.
No, I think I might be too old for it as well. It sounds like because of that, you'd never look at having a sales team. It feels like you couldn't take on an opportunity, even if it did come your way.
You mean for a salesperson?
Yeah.
I don't think we would. I don't think we need to. I think the world has changed so much since I was fully involved in working in the business instead of just being like chairman.
Hi, Ollie. This is Sophie Allen calling from a company called...
When I first started working, it was like have car world travel. Everybody had a Ford Sierra and off you went. But it don't work like that anymore. Nobody wants to see you. Nobody wants to speak to you. So they do this thing where they get hold of a load of influencers. And those influencers influence potential customers. So those customers ultimately come to us.
Wow. Okay. Well,
how the hell they do it is beyond me, but that's what they do, and it seems to work okay.
Well, it sounds like I probably can't. It sounds like you've cracked it. So I'll tell you, I'll wish you all the best, and I'll leave you to it. But I appreciate you taking time. I'll keep mind of the bargain. I'll make sure we don't contact you again.
Okay.
All the best.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, all I could hear was Zack's call in my headset.
Oh, sorry.
Is that
there was
normal?
A bit of crossover.
Jack's he's not very good at this.
When I go to sleep at night, that's all I can hear. Zack's thoughts and words rattling around my brain. How that was? Yeah, I like.
That was
I
very
like
strange.
Comment. Who's granddad is that?
Can I just make sure you've not sabotaged me again with the data? Because I know that you do this,
mate.
Did that sound like an aspirational tech business owner?
Yeah,
that was Jack's list of retirees again.
Exactly, looking at kebab shops again.
Oh, don't. Right, okay.
Right, your go now, hot shot.
Yeah. Okay, let's get dialing. I feel like I'm in the mood to get bollocked again.
Voicemail.
I didn't know you could do that. This is a good one, eh? Whose granddad is it?
Hello.
Hi, is that Jeremy?
Speaking.
Jeremy, I'm going to be so honest with you because I realise it is the end of quarter. It is a sales call. I don't know if that makes you want to hang up the phone or let me have 30 seconds. Completely up to you.
Almost certainly it does. But what are you saying?
It's a great question. I guess, can I run through, and if by the end it's boring, not relevant, we can leave it there? Is that fair?
Quick. It is really not a good time. But tell me what you're selling.
Sure. I guess if I told you that I'm typically welcomed in by CEOs who, if they're honest, they're struggling when it comes to finding incredible salespeople, I have a feeling that you're probably going to you're going to tell me something.
I'm going to tell you that I have no interest in it whatsoever. Thank you so much. Cheers. Bye.
Well, last question, please.
Yeah, get him.
He was having none of it. This is going to go down in history as the live cold calling rejection show.
I like the way.
I'm going to do one. Oh, sorry, go on, Elaine.
So I was just saying, I like the way you turned around what we know is a problem today, of it being the end of the quarter into your intro, like addressing the elephant in the room.
Big on that. Any elephants in the room, get them up front, especially when it comes to like when we're working on like clients and we know that like the common objection, if you have 10 calls and they go, no, I'm not interested, I already work with the recruiter, and we know that we're running down that line, bring it forward. You're probably going to tell me none of those problems exist and you're already working with the perfect recruiter. Get there first. So
Hi, Stephen. This is Sophie Allen calling from a company called Vetrix. Hello. So first things first, this is a dreaded cold call. So I do apologize. The reason that I'm calling you specifically is that we are helping CEOs of SaaS businesses who are frustrated because they're wondering where all the superstar SDRs have gone, hire them into their businesses. So I don't suppose that challenge resonates with you, does it?
No, we're not looking to hire right now. Thank you.
Okay, and not looking to hire because it's bad timing or because you don't hire SDRs in general?
We don't hire SDRs in general.
And if I could be cheeky and just ask you one more question, out of interest, how do you generate leads at your business?
Well, we are a lead generation business, so we are pretty good at doing that with all various marketing campaigns, and we have a big marketing team.
Yeah. Okay, understood. But surely you've got to have people on the phone speaking to prospects about your services.
No.
Wow. Well, tell me what your secrets are. I would love to know.
We're fully PLG basically. So people sign up for free accounts. If they like the product, they pay.
Awesome. As simple as that. Well, it was really nice to speak to you anyway. Do you mind if I connect with you on LinkedIn and we can share tips about prospecting? Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
See you, bye.
Am I going to get shouted at for the data set on this one? To be fair, it was a technology company, and how can you be a lead generation company and have no outbound sales?
Yeah.
I think it's a tech-enabled lead generation company.
I don't buy that they don't have salespeople. Not for me. No, thank you.
No. What would you have done differently?
No, I think you handled it right.
Jason, this is Elaine Tyler from Vetrix. So
From where, sorry?
From Vetrix.
Right.
So the reason for the call, Jason, is that we help frustrated CEOs of technology companies who are looking to hire the very best salespeople into their teams to identify top talent, which they're finding particularly difficult at the moment in this market. So I wanted to understand how far that challenge resonated with you.
Not one little bit. So
okay, how
I suggest
so?
you just move along to the next person.
And then how so?
We can't cope with the sales we've got.
Okay,
no need to hire salespeople. We don't need to. We never will, I don't think.
Okay, so how many salespeople do you have in your team?
None.
Okay.
Don't need. Literally, we do not need them. Honest, move on.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Jason.
All right then.
Bye
okay.
for now.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Have you chosen the non-salespeople list for us to
go today? Go do the data next time.
One of the companies.
One of the filters I put through was must not have a sales team, because I thought that's what you wanted to do. Your recruiters, you're going to give them a sales team, so if they have one, they won't need one.
Oh, I see. That's
no,
what
I didn't press that box. No. Right. Shall I go again?
You go
I'm
again.
dialing.
I'm dialing too.
Okay, you guys dial.
We are.
If you guys get first, or we can hear Elaine. Doubling.
Hello, Ben speaking.
Hi, Ben. This is Elaine Tyler from Vetrix.
Hello there. Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Thanks. Yourself?
Good. Very well, thank you. The reason for the call, Ben, is that we help CEOs of technology businesses who are struggling to hire the best talent for their teams, who are feeling frustrated in this market, to identify the right people. So I wondered how far...
I'll stop you there. You've got the wrong number.
Oh, okay.
My name is Ben. Is Ben, but I get these calls occasionally. There's some chap called Ben that runs like some mobile thing or something.
Oh, what do you do?
Yeah. I'm a asset manager.
Oh.
I've got nothing to do with technology at all.
Oh,
Bricks
okay.
and mortar is my
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
All right. Well, have a good day, Ben.
No worries.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
He's obviously not on that end of quarter vibe.
No, clearly.
Why is nobody in the comments asking us who our data provider is?
The
Jack
funny
just picks up these phone numbers from like some phone boxes or something around
Yeah, I
London.
know.
Like that.
Right, I'm gonna book a meeting. Here we go.
Should I? Oh no, I'll wait.
I want someone to be horrible to you again, Jack. I'm really enjoying it. I like it when people say to you, speed up, Jack, and you slow down. That's one of my favourite things that you do. Yeah, get on with it. Okay, well, would it make sense to get on with it? And then you can say...
You got to make everything slow and be in control. Hello, is that Dave?
Yeah, speaking.
Dave, I'm going to be very honest with you because I realise it is end of quarter and I appreciate that you're busy. It is a sales call. I don't know if that makes you want to slam the phone back down or let me run through in 30 seconds. Completely up to you.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not. What are you selling? Just tell me what you're selling.
Good question. I guess, can I run through in 30 seconds? And if by the end you think, you know what, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, we'll leave it there. Is that fair?
Go on. I'll give you. I'll very doubtful I'll be interested, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
All right, I appreciate it. Well, if I told you that I'm typically invited in by CEOs and founders who, if they're honest, they are struggling when it comes to finding incredible salespeople. So it could be that you're so busy,
right.
You're going to stop me, aren't you, and tell me everything's perfect.
What business do you think I'm in?
It's a good question. What business do you think that I think you're in?
Well, I don't know, but I'm a chippy, a carpenter.
Yeah.
So I'm not sound. I've had phone calls in the past. That's what I'm getting at. They've spoken to me for someone else. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Okay. And what kind of carpentry do you do?
If it's got wood in it, I'll cut it.
It's got wood. Okay, good. You keep chopping away. Lovely
All right,
speaking to
all right.
you, my mate. Take care.
Take care, mate. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Have you
God.
stitched up his data list, Zach?
Jeez, bad.
I don't know why the data's so bad today.
The data is not dataing.
Why is Jack calling kebabs and chippies? Doesn't make any
I'm
sense.
going to go on some on our actual list.
Please.
We're going to move back to our own CRM.
Yeah.
You were with me when I put in that we're dialing.
Hi, Eddie. This is Elaine Tyler from Vetrix. This is Elaine Tyler from Vetrix. So,
who are you looking for?
Eddie. Think
No,
Analytics?
you get the wrong number.
No. All right, sorry.
No,
Thank you.
sorry.
Bye. Nope.
Okay.
Try the data next week, Jack.
You got that. Sophie and Elaine, you were with me when I did, and what did I put in? I put in
no sales team, retired. Selling game business to consumer goods.
Yeah, works with their hands, product-led growth. Sounds perfect.
Salespeople, sales leaders, if you are watching this, make sure that you have the right data set. A good list is king. I put so much time and effort into this list as well.
You really did.
I really did. But there was, we went through it together, and there was people in that list that were your clients.
Yes, but we don't know if the mobile numbers of those people would actually have got us through to them.
Okay. Can somebody do me a favor and tag Cognism in the comments, and we'll be having words with our account manager this time tomorrow. Okay, Sophie, do you want to dial for a little bit? Should we have a listen to yourself?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find some.
Yeah, me too.
Mobile numbers.
Do you want to dial in the meantime? Yeah. Please, my love.
Tell me you can hear me because it just did a funny thing.
What funny thing did it do?
Tell me.
Funny thing happened on the way to the forum.
You hear that?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I can hear it. I don't know if people are here for the entertainment or the cold calling, but there are just shy of 500 people watching. So how enjoyable.
Hello, I want to do this again.
Oh, is that Callum?
Who's this?
I'll be honest, my name's Zack, and it's actually a sales call, so I don't know if that makes you want to throw your phone out the window.
Thanks, Zack. No, that's fine. Hi, Zack. I'm in the middle of something, and I don't use my mobile for work stuff, so you scraped it from somewhere.
Okay,
But
okay. I can...
not one for me, whatever you're selling. But
okay, what do I do with the lottery money?
I'm sure it's a great product. Sure, it's a big lottery. I know I could be turning down the opportunity of a lifetime, but I'm just going to say, Jake, I don't like my mobile getting scraped and used for stuff. I know you paid for it and you're doing an outbound sales campaign. I get it, and it's hard, but I'm not going to buy whatever it is you want to sell me. I'm sure the value is high and it's fantastic. The benefits are great, but not for me.
Okay.
I'll save you the time. Thanks anyway.
Can I ask you one last question before I let you go? No, tried.
I know what you were going to ask him there. What do you do for a living?
I'm a carpenter.
Yeah. What do you do for a living, and why is it building houses?
This guy sounds retired as well. I want to know how you can sound retired.
Sounds knackered.
Yeah,
you stick of retirement.
Just as long as you don't do your "you will die" line on those people.
No, don't. You might kill someone. Imagine.
Hello, is that Steve?
Yeah.
Hi, Steve. I'll be honest, it's actually a sales call, so I don't know if you want to hang up on me or let me have 30 seconds. It's totally up to you.
Depends what you're selling.
Well, I'll fly through it. If you're not interested, then I'll never bother you again. Does that sound fair?
If it's mobile phone related, then you might as well hang up now.
It's not. So we've marked that one off. So I normally get brought in by directors of sales who are a bit frustrated when it comes to finding SDRs. They often find that because they can't, they're perhaps missing out on opportunities. Maybe they don't have time to actually hire SDRs, or they're just getting annoyed with using recruitment companies in the first place. But I've got a feeling this is probably the part where you tell me that's not a problem you encounter.
Yeah, we don't, to be honest with you. We have actually got a recruitment company that's really good. So, and at the moment, I don't have anything out there that I need. So,
so you've got a recruitment company, and even if you didn't, you don't have any roles to fill at the moment anyway.
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Let's say you were looking at the future and you did have some roles open. How would we go about being even considered to help you with that?
So the best thing to do is to basically approach us at appkudo.com through the website, explain what the company is, and you need to put it towards people and culture. So I would address the email to people and culture website, and then if they've got a requirement, then they're the people that select the companies we use. So
okay, can I ask you one last question before I let you go?
Of course.
Do you ever get involved in recruitment, or would I always be speaking to the wrong person?
So you'd probably be speaking to the wrong person. I basically will sit on interview panels, but it's not me that makes the decision, no.
Okay. And what's the most annoying thing about working with recruiters when you're sat on interview panels?
To be honest with you, not really. I haven't had a major issue. Probably because of the niche that we're in. You know, the recruiter knows exactly what we want, so they only bring the people that we actually need. So, yeah. But like I say, we don't have a great deal of need at the moment. Not in Europe. In America, they might do. So, hence the reason why I'm saying go through the website.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you taking the time. You don't know anyone else in the industry who might be struggling with this at the moment, do you?
I don't at the moment. No. So, what company are you with?
I'm with Vetrix. I don't know if you've heard of us before.
Vetrix. I haven't, to be fair. No.
No, I'm one of the co-founders.
Sorry, one of the co-founders was, sorry?
No, I'm not really. I'm a lowly salesperson. Right. Well, I will. I'll wish you on your way, and I will see if I can get hold of someone in people and culture through the website, like you say. But I really appreciate you taking the time.
No worries, mate. Cheers. Thanks.
Take care. All the best, mate.
Cheers. Bye.
I think that deserves a massive round of applause. The biggest win of the show so far. That was somebody that did work in the sector that we thought.
Yeah, well done.
Well done, Zack Thompson. Some great questioning there.
and keeping them on the phone for a long time. I guess one thing that when they start suggesting about emails to like different parts of the business, a question sometimes that you can say there is, how many of those emails get sent and how many of them actually result in a company like ours ending up introducing any candidates to this business.
Yeah.
And just kind of call it out a little bit in a nice way.
I'd never ever send an email to an employer. What is the point? No. Okay, Elaine and Sophie, let's get you guys dialed in. Let's hear. You tell me when you're live, and we'll hear.
I'm just trying to get through this list. See if there's any good ones.
If you're watching the show this week and you've enjoyed it, please post in the comments. Tell us what you've liked. Whether it was me speaking to a bloke that said if it's got wood in it, I'll chop it. And who we should get on the show in the future, what we should do for different concepts. Last minute plug, I think there's 2 tickets left. We are doing a live event this evening at 5:30 Greenwich Mean Time. It's a discovery call training called The Fast and the Curious. Me and Zack will be hosting an hour masterclass, £65. If you want to buy a ticket, DM me and I'll send you the link. There's 2 tickets left. That's a hard sell or a soft sell. Zack Thompson, is your headphone working?
Is it working?
Yeah, you sound great.
Someone messaged me on LinkedIn. I don't know why it does it. It turns my headphones off. We always laugh about it. What would you do, Jack, if that happened to you? The amount of messages you get off your fan club.
I don't have a fan club. I've just got people that want to.
Where do you get your data from?
Can you intro me to your data provider? Okay.
Shall I keep rocking?
Yeah, keep rocking. Keep rocking until one of the girls has a go.
Voicemail.
This has been one of our highest performing episodes so far, just shy of 500 for the whole episode. So thank you for joining us.
I've got to say, Sophie, I've got 5 siblings. Your sister is more supportive than all of them.
What's she doing?
Just like everything you do. Love the way you breathe today. Like she's so nice about everything that you do.
She wants to come on next week.
Does she really?
No.
Should we do a battle of the sisters? Who can
she said she wouldn't even do it for £500,000.
Well, that was my next offer.
Okay. We've got 13 minutes. There's
One of our
definitely
clients
a few more conversation.
And I know they're a tech company, so let's see.
Yeah, you might have an inbound lead after this.
Ring out.
So go on.
No, go on.
No, I was just going to say for people watching this that are not getting great data, we use Lusher. And I have to say, I feel like we have more success with the mobile numbers.
You call right now. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I'm going to let you do the data next week, Sophie.
Hi, Dale. This is Sophie Allen from a company called Vetrix.
Hello.
Hi, Dale.
Can you hear me?
I can indeed. You're not the founder of an organization called Sevron, are you?
I'm the founder
of an organization called Sevron.
The original founder, yeah.
Oh, perfect. So when you say original founder, does that mean you don't still work there? Or there's a new founder?
Well, I'm still a talisman for them, but I'm not the owner anymore.
Okay, great. Well, I don't know if this is of interest to you, but the reason why I'm calling you today out the blue is that we specialize in helping software organizations hire top talented SDRs who are going to come in and ring prospects like I'm doing with you and book meetings that will go into the pipeline.
It wouldn't. I'll just stop you there because I'm in the gym and it's so difficult to hear you. I don't really work anymore. And the person you need to speak to is probably the operator, who's a lady called Kane Hermoso.
Called what, sorry? Okay, thanks. And do you have a vested interest in the company?
No longer. No, I don't have a vested interest. No, I'm just, like I said, talisman for him.
Right.
My baby, if you would. So.
Okay.
So I better go. I'll leave you to it, and good luck on your
quest
journey.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the workout.
Thank you.
Bye.
Lovely. Nice digging, Sophie. Well, Elaine, where are you? There's a load of blokes in anoraks taking photos.
Just in my office.
All right. Okay.
It's been a hive of activity around me during this cold calling session, just to make sure.
I like it. Cold calling in plain sight. It's great. Right, I'm gonna have a blast. Okay.
I'm gonna dial 2.
I'm dialing as well.
Let's see who gets a connection quicker. Nooks versus fingers. Is that Jay?
Yes.
Jay, I'm going to be very honest with you because I am aware it is end of quarter and you're a very busy man. It is a sales call. I don't know if that makes you want to hang
Gary.
up the phone
This
or
is
let me have
Sophie
30
Allen calling
seconds.
from the company.
Completely up to you.
Yeah, you're breaking in and out, but yes, I'm gonna have to let you go.
All right, I'll let you go, my man. Take care.
Right. Best of luck.
Sorry, my guy answered, but I could only hear you again.
It's okay. It's
Shall I call
the
him
nightmare
back?
of. Yeah, call him back. Let's add
call
you
him
to the
back.
stage and say that it disconnected.
Okay.
So what have we learnt from this week's live cold calling show? Write in the comments what you think you've learnt from this show.
You're through to the voicemail of Gary Watkins. Please leave a message and I'll call you
Gary.
as soon as I can. Thank you.
Bloody Gary.
Sorry. We've sold 1 ticket. There you go. How about that for a plug? We've got 1 ticket left for tonight.
Wow.
1 ticket left. In fact, what I'll do is I will plug the comments in the comment box.
Shall I keep dialing then?
Yeah, you keep dialing, mate.
I'll do one more as well.
Who's going to get it first, Sophie or Zack Thompson?
I'm dialing 2.
Oh, or Elaine. I've got my fingers at the ready.
Oh, that's not Steve, is it?
Yeah, Steve. Hi.
Well, hello, Steve. I'll be honest, it's actually a sales call, so I don't know if you want to throw your phone out the window or let me have 30 seconds. It's up to you.
It depends what you're talking to me about.
Well, shall I fly through it? If you're not interested, I'll never bother you again. Does that sound fair?
Just tell me what you're trying to sell first.
Well, I normally get brought in by presidents of sales who are a bit frustrated when it comes to finding SDRs. So there's an appetite for them. They struggle to find good ones, or maybe the training part is something they don't have time to do, or they just find it really annoying working with recruitment consultants and want a fresh look. I've got a feeling this might be the part where you tell me SDRs aren't something that you struggle with and I'm speaking to the wrong person.
The first thing you need to do is tell me what an SDR is.
A sales development representative, so basically someone who would be ringing you like I am now.
Yeah, no, it's not certainly not something that you talked to me about. I'm a sole trader.
Okay, what do you do?
I have my own company helping developers when they're struggling to sell their houses.
Oh wow! So you help? So you help people sell houses. Wow. Okay. I wonder how you've ended up on this list. Do you get a lot of calls like this?
No.
No.
No, definitely
Wow.
not.
Okay. All right.
All right.
What are your predictions for the market then? Do you think I should sell my house?
No. Well, they're okay at the moment. It's certainly improved over the last couple of months.
Okay.
It'll probably quieten off again when whilst the government decides what it's going to do, but who knows after that?
Okay. Appreciate that. All right. Well, look, Steve, I'll let you get on with it, and I won't bother you again. But I appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Take care,
bye.
mate. Jack.
Hi, Chris. This is Sophie Allen calling from a company called Vetrix.
Who are you trying to reach? Because this is a personal mobile.
Christopher Howarth, the founder of an organisation called Seabite.
This is a personal mobile. Can you remove it from your system? You've got the wrong one.
Absolutely. So sorry to upset you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
This is a good comment here.
Right. I'm just gonna load the. Let me have a little look. I'm just gonna have a little look at the.
Jack, what I like about this as well, you don't do really any calling. You just give us a load of chippies to call, and then you sit there plugging an event the whole time.
I actually think that you've not spoken to. I don't think you've spoken to any chippies. Actually, I think I'm the only one that has spoken to a chippy.
Sorry, I just spoke to a mortgage advisor about the sound of it, mate.
Right. I was just having a little look just to see what might have gone wrong with the data. Right. Okay.
Well,
Let me do one more. Come on.
I'm doing one. I'm ringing.
Okay.
Hello, that's not Martin, is it? Oh, hello, Martin. I'll be honest, it's actually a sales call, so I don't know if I mentioned you.
I'm really sorry. I'm on holiday at the moment. Thank you. Bye.
Wonder where he was. Didn't sound very nice, did it?
Skegness.
Yeah, I was going to say Skeg Vegas.
Yeah. Who would like to try one more? We've got 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight to voicemail. But it did sound like the right number.
Right, it sounds like the right number. Okay. Right, I'm going to dial. We've got 4 minutes. Here we go. We'll get a connection. At least the dial is good today.
Yeah.
Help?
Oh, hi. That's not Jurga, is it?
No. How can I help?
Oh, if I've not come through to Jurga, then it's probably best that I call back another time. Have I come through to the office number?
Yes, you have.
She's not in today, is she?
She might be, but that's not her direct extension.
No worries. The direct extension, it ends in 437, doesn't it? I've not pressed the right number.
Can I check what are you calling in regards to?
Yeah, if you could just tell her it's Jack, that'll be amazing. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
That's not usually how gatekeepers go. That is not how you dial it. Gatekeeper. I'm going to say it.
You let her shout, yeah, we'll see you later.
Right, okay, so I'm going to say it. I'll put it on the table and I'll be the hitman for this. In terms of cold calling, the live cold call show, it's probably been the biggest floozy one, but I'm going to say it's been the most entertaining one. So thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Elaine, for joining us. I don't know if anybody that's been watching it has learned anything. I think the biggest lesson and the biggest takeaway is always make sure your data list is right. As Mr. Uphill used to say, do you remember Mr. Uphill, Elaine?
There's no way.
No.
I think that's like we're at different times, aren't we?
He wasn't there for he was only there for the last bit of when we were there.
Okay.
Yeah, he was my head of year, but he used to say, "Fail to prepare, prepare to fail." And I think that is a great lesson from Mr. Uphill for me and my data preparation. Next week, I'm going to have data so strong that it's going to blow the live audience's boots off.
Wow. I personally can't wait.
We'll have to come back for round 2.
Yeah.
Yes. And we will prep the data. Thank you so much for joining us today, guys. If you wanna have Sophie and Elaine back, please let us know in the comments. Give them a huge round of applause. It does take a lot of cojones to jump on live LinkedIn and have conversations. But it's been lots of fun. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and definitely connect with us on LinkedIn, anybody watching, because we share loads of cold calling tips and we'd love to be connected.
Thank you, guys.
So,
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.